The Egyptian pyramids of Giza are some of the most impressive man-made structures in history, hands down. It makes sense that they're part of the 7 wonders of the world. It's estimated that they were built over 4,500 years ago with over 2 million stones, and took 20 to 30 years to make. But how on earth did they actually do it? It's a secret that we'll sadly never uncover. There's no evidence, no ancient plans, no concrete proof at all, so it's not surprised that there's also no shortage of conspiracy theories. So, come with us to uncover the theories behind how the pyramids were built. First, let's take a look at the ramp theory. The construction of the pyramids of Egypt has fascinated historians, archaeologists, and engineers for centuries. One of the most widely accepted theories regarding their construction is the ramp theory. According to the ramp theory, the ancient Egyptians used ramps to build the pyramids. These ramps were inclined planes that allowed workers to transport heavy blocks of stone to higher levels of the pyramid during its construction. The use of ramps provided a practical solution to overcome the challenge of lifting and placing massive stone blocks, some weighing several tons, at great heights. The construction process involved several stages. Firstly, a solid foundation was laid, usually made of limestone, to ensure stability and support the weight of the pyramid. Then, the outer casing stones, which were often made of limestone or granite, were transported and placed using the ramp system. The ramps used were likely constructed using mud, sand, or other local materials, creating a smooth and gradual slope leading up to the desired level. The ramps were built at an angle that allowed workers to easily push or pull the stones up using sledges or wooden rollers. As the pyramid grew taller, the ramps would need to be extended or modified to accommodate the increasing height. To prevent the stones from sliding back down the ramps, the workers may have used a combination of ropes, levers, and pulleys. This allowed them to control the movement and placement of the stones with precision. The exact details of how the stones were maneuvered into place remain a subject of ongoing research and debate. Once the stones reached their designated positions, they were carefully aligned and secured in place. The use of precise measurements and well-planned construction techniques ensured the stability and durability of the pyramids. While the ramp theory provides a plausible explanation for the construction of the pyramids, it is important to note that the exact methods used by the ancient Egyptians may never be fully known. The lack of detailed records and the passage of time have left many aspects of their construction techniques shrouded in mystery. Nevertheless, the ramp theory offers a logical and practical approach to understanding how the pyramids of Egypt were built. It highlights the ingenuity, engineering skills, and dedication of the ancient Egyptians, who managed to create these magnificent structures that have stood the test of time. Another intriguing theory that attempts to explain the building process is known as the water shaft theory. This theory suggests that the ancient Egyptians utilized a system of water-filled shafts to transport heavy stones and materials during the construction of the pyramids. According to this theory, the Egyptians would have first dug deep shafts near the construction site, close to the Nile River. These shafts would have been carefully positioned to intersect with the underground water table, allowing them to fill with water. Once the shafts were filled, the Egyptians would have used a series of canals and channels to guide the water towards the pyramid construction site. To transport the massive stones used in the construction, the Egyptians would have placed them on large wooden rafts or barges. These rafts would then be floated in the water-filled shafts, utilizing the buoyancy of the water to lift and move the heavy stones. This method would have significantly reduced the friction and resistance encountered when dragging the stones over land. The water shaft theory also suggests that the Egyptians may have used a counterweight system to further facilitate the movement of the stones. By attaching ropes or cables to the rafts carrying the stones, they could have used the water's buoyancy to counterbalance the weight, making it easier to maneuver and transport the stones. Once the stones reached the construction site, they would have been carefully lifted out of the water and placed into position by a team of skilled workers. The water-filled shafts would have provided a controlled and efficient means of transporting the stones, enabling the Egyptians to build these monumental structures with remarkable precision and speed. While the water shaft theory offers an intriguing explanation for the construction of the pyramids, it is important to note that it remains a theory and has not been conclusively proven. Other theories, such as the ramp theory, also propose plausible methods for the pyramid construction. The true techniques used by the ancient Egyptians may never be fully known, but the water shaft theory provides a fascinating insight into the possible methods employed during this incredible feat of engineering and architecture. While there are various theories about how these massive structures were built, another prominent theory is known as the making the blocks theory. According to this theory, the ancient Egyptians used a systematic and efficient method to create the individual blocks that were used to build the pyramids. Instead of transporting large, pre-cut stones from quarries to the construction site, the Egyptians would quarry the stones near the site itself. The process of making the blocks began by selecting a suitable stone from the quarry. The Egyptians primarily used limestone, a readily available material in the region. Once a suitable stone was chosen, the workers would mark the desired dimensions on the rock surface using simple tools like chisels and hammers. To separate the marked block from the rest of the rock, the workers would create a series of holes along the marked lines using round, dolerite stone balls. These holes would act as a guide for the workers to insert wooden wedges. By wetting the wedges, they would expand, causing the stone to crack along the marked lines. This process, known as stone splitting, allowed the Egyptians to precisely shape the blocks according to their needs. After the blocks were split, they would be further refined using hand tools, such as hammers and chisels, to achieve the desired shape and smoothness. The workers would then transport the blocks to the construction site using sledges or wooden rollers, minimizing the need for heavy lifting. At the construction site, the blocks would be carefully stacked according to a predetermined plan. The Egyptians employed a technique called levering to lift and position the blocks into place. Wooden levers, ropes, and ramps were used to lift the blocks, while teams of workers provided the necessary force and coordination to maneuver them accurately. As the pyramid grew in height, the ramps used for construction would also be modified and extended to accommodate the increasing size. These ramps, made of compacted earth or stone, provided a gradual incline for workers and animals to move the blocks to higher levels. The making the blocks theory suggests that the construction of the pyramids was a highly organized and efficient process, utilizing the available resources and workforce to its fullest potential. While the exact details of the construction techniques may still be debated, this theory provides a plausible explanation for how the ancient Egyptians built these magnificent structures that continue to captivate the world to this day. While the mainstream archaeological consensus attributes their construction to ancient Egyptian civilization, there are alternative theories that suggest the involvement of extraterrestrials, long-lost technologies, and even time travel. Let's explore these intriguing ideas. One theory proposes that advanced extraterrestrial beings visited Earth and provided their knowledge and technology to assist the ancient Egyptians in building the pyramids. Proponents of this theory argue that the precision and scale of the pyramid's construction surpassed the capabilities of human civilization at that time. They believe that these extraterrestrials possessed advanced engineering techniques and tools, making it possible for them to manipulate the massive stones used in the pyramid's construction. Another theory suggests that the pyramid builders possessed technologies that have been lost to time. It is hypothesized that ancient civilizations had access to knowledge and techniques that have since been forgotten or destroyed. These lost technologies could have included advanced methods of stone cutting, levitation, or even anti-gravity devices. Advocates of this theory point to the intricate design and precise alignment of the pyramids as evidence of a technological sophistication beyond what is commonly attributed to ancient Egyptians. Additionally, some speculate that time travel may have played a role in the construction of the pyramids. This theory proposes that future civilizations traveled back in time to assist the ancient Egyptians in building these monumental structures. Supporters of this idea suggest that the pyramids were built with the help of advanced machinery and technology brought from the future, enabling the construction to be completed within a remarkably short time frame. While these alternative theories capture the imagination and inspire speculation, it is important to note that they remain speculative and lack concrete evidence. The mainstream archaeological consensus firmly attributes the construction of the pyramids to the ancient Egyptians, who possessed remarkable engineering skills, advanced mathematical knowledge, and an immense labor force. These ancient builders utilized simple yet effective techniques such as ramps, sledges, and levers to transport and position the massive stone blocks. In conclusion, the pyramids of Egypt continue to be a subject of wonder and mystery. While alternative theories involving extraterrestrials, lost technologies, and time travel capture the imagination, it is crucial to approach them with a critical mindset. The remarkable achievements of ancient Egyptians in engineering and construction stand as a testament to human ingenuity and skill. Subscribe and let us know how you think pyramids were built.